Did you know that something as simple as eggs could be harming your health? Most people think of eggs as a superfood packed with protein, vitamins, and essential nutrients, but a few small mistakes could turn them into a hidden health risk. The way you cook, store, and handle eggs can make all the difference between boosting your well-being and unknowingly putting yourself at risk. Stay with me, and I'll reveal 5 common mistakes you might be making and how to fix them to ensure you get the full health benefits of this incredible food. One of the biggest mistakes people make with eggs is overcooking them. You might love the crispy edges of a fried egg or the firm texture of a hard-boiled yolk, but high heat can actually damage the nutrients in eggs and create harmful compounds. When eggs are exposed to excessive temperatures, the cholesterol inside them oxidizes, forming substances that have been linked to increased inflammation in the body. This is especially concerning for older adults, as chronic inflammation is a known contributor to heart disease and other age-related health issues. Overcooking also reduces the availability of important vitamins like B12 and folate, meaning you might not be getting the full nutritional benefits you expect. If you've ever noticed a strong sulfuric smell when peeling a hard-boiled egg or seen a greenish-gray ring around the yolk, that's a sign it's been cooked too long. Take Robert, for example, a 76-year-old retiree who ate fried eggs every morning, always cooking them until the edges turned dark brown. Over time, he started experiencing bloating, sluggishness, and digestive discomfort. After learning about oxidized cholesterol, he decided to make a small change, switching to soft scrambled eggs cooked over low heat. Within weeks, he noticed a difference: less bloating, fewer digestive issues, and an overall boost in energy. The good news is, avoiding this mistake is simple. Cook your eggs at lower temperatures and use gentler methods like soft boiling, poaching, or scrambling on medium-low heat. Instead of frying your eggs until crispy, try removing them from the heat while they're still slightly soft, letting the residual warmth finish the cooking process. These small adjustments help preserve their nutritional value while making them easier to digest. Another mistake people often make is eating raw or undercooked eggs, believing it's the best way to get the full nutritional benefits. While eggs are packed with high-quality protein, vitamins, and minerals, consuming them raw carries serious risks, especially when it comes to bacterial infections like salmonella. This dangerous pathogen can be present on the eggshell or even inside the egg itself, and eating raw eggs increases the chances of food poisoning. For most healthy adults, a mild case might just cause an upset stomach, but for older individuals, children, and those with weakened immune systems, it can lead to severe dehydration, hospitalization, or even life-threatening complications. Margaret, a 68-year-old retiree who was passionate about healthy eating, believed raw eggs in her morning smoothie were giving her an energy boost. Until one day, she developed unbearable stomach pain, nausea, and fever. A trip to the doctor confirmed salmonella poisoning, and she spent weeks recovering. Shocked by how something so small could have such a big impact, she decided to start fully cooking her eggs, opting for scrambled, boiled, or poached versions instead. Since making that change, she hasn't had another issue. Beyond bacteria, there's another hidden problem with raw eggs. They contain a protein called avidin, which binds to biotin, a crucial B vitamin that supports metabolism, nerve function, and healthy skin and hair, preventing your body from absorbing it properly. Cooking eggs neutralizes avidin, allowing your body to get the full benefit of biotin along with all the other essential nutrients. If you absolutely must eat raw eggs, consider using pasteurized ones, which have been heat-treated to kill bacteria while keeping the yolk intact. But the safest choice is always to cook your eggs thoroughly, making sure both the whites and yolks are firm before eating. Storing cooked eggs improperly is another mistake that can turn a healthy meal into a potential hazard. Many people don't think twice about leaving their eggs out for a while after cooking, assuming they're safe as long as they look fine. But cooked eggs, like any perishable food, create the perfect environment for bacteria to thrive if they're not handled correctly. When left at room temperature for too long, harmful pathogens like salmonella and E. coli can multiply rapidly, increasing the risk of foodborne illness. This is especially dangerous for older adults whose immune systems may not be as strong as they once were. Imagine George, a 72-year-old retiree who loved meal prepping. Every Sunday, he would cook a big batch of scrambled eggs and store them in a loosely covered bowl in the fridge. Over time, he started experiencing bloating, nausea, and stomach cramps, but didn't connect it to his eggs. Eventually, he realized that improper storage was the culprit. The loose cover wasn't protecting the eggs from bacteria, and he was keeping them too long. Once he switched to airtight containers and started eating his eggs within a few days, his digestive issues disappeared. To keep cooked eggs safe, always refrigerate them within 2 hours of cooking. Sooner, if the room is warm. Store them in a sealed container to prevent contamination and consume them within 3 to 4 days. Hard-boiled eggs can last up to a week in the fridge if left in their shells, but once peeled, they should be eaten within a couple of days. If you need to reheat eggs, avoid using the microwave, which can overcook them and create an unpleasant texture. Instead, warm them gently on the stovetop with a little water or butter to restore moisture. Proper storage may seem like a small detail, but it plays a huge role in keeping your meals safe and your body healthy. Using expired or cracked eggs is another mistake that can put your health at risk. Many people assume that as long as an egg looks fine, it's safe to eat. But the truth is, eggs can spoil before their expiration date or become contaminated if their shell is even slightly damaged. Bacteria like Salmonella can easily enter through microscopic cracks, making what seems like a harmless egg a hidden danger. Expired eggs, on the other hand, may not always show obvious signs of spoilage, but as they age, their protective barriers weaken, increasing the risk of bacterial growth. Take Evelyn, a 74-year-old grandmother who always checked food labels but never thought twice about her eggs. One morning, she cracked an egg into her skillet and noticed a faint sulfuric smell, but brushed it off, assuming the heat would take care of any issues. A few hours later, she was struck with severe nausea and stomach cramps, and a doctor later confirmed it was food poisoning from a spoiled egg. After that, Evelyn started using the simple water test before cooking, placing an egg in a bowl of cold water. If it sinks to the bottom and lies flat, it's fresh. If it stands upright, it's still good, but should be used soon. If it floats, it's gone bad and should be thrown away immediately. Beyond checking for freshness, it's also important to store eggs properly to extend their shelf life. Always keep them in the coldest part of the refrigerator, not the door, since temperature fluctuations from opening and closing the fridge can speed up spoilage. And if you ever come across an egg with even the slightest crack, it's safer to discard it rather than take the risk. Small precautions like these can prevent major health issues and ensure that the eggs you eat are as safe and nutritious as possible. Cooking eggs with unhealthy oils is a mistake that can quietly undermine their health benefits. Eggs are packed with high-quality protein, vitamins, and healthy fats, but the type of oil you use can determine whether your meal nourishes your body or contributes to inflammation and long-term health risks. Many people default to using vegetable oils like soybean, corn, or canola because they're cheap and widely available. But these highly processed oils are often refined using chemicals and high heat, making them unstable when cooked. When exposed to high temperatures, they break down and release harmful compounds like trans fats and oxidized lipids, which have been linked to increased inflammation, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. This is especially concerning for older adults, as chronic inflammation can accelerate aging and worsen conditions like arthritis, diabetes, and cardiovascular issues. Frank, a 78-year-old who had been using generic vegetable oil to fry his eggs for decades, never gave it much thought until he attended a health seminar that opened his eyes to the dangers of processed oils. Wanting to experiment, he swapped out his usual oil for butter one week and extra virgin olive oil the next. To his surprise, he started feeling less bloated after meals, had more energy in the mornings, and even noticed an improvement in digestion. Not only did his eggs taste better, but his body felt better too. The key to making a healthier choice is using oils that are stable at high temperatures. Butter, ghee, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil are all excellent alternatives that retain their beneficial properties without breaking down into harmful compounds. Avocado oil is another great option as it has a high smoke point and a neutral taste, making it perfect for frying or scrambling eggs. Making this simple swap allows you to enjoy all the nutritional benefits of eggs without unknowingly adding health risks to your plate. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes, you can make sure that eggs remain a powerful and nutritious part of your diet instead of a hidden health risk. Overcooking them, eating them raw, storing them improperly, using expired or cracked eggs, and cooking them with unhealthy oils are all small missteps that can add up over time, affecting your digestion, energy levels, and overall well-being. The good news is that each of these mistakes has a simple fix. Cooking eggs at lower temperatures preserves their nutrients. Fully cooking them eliminates bacterial risks. Proper storage prevents contamination. Checking for freshness ensures safety. And using the right cooking fats supports long-term health. These small adjustments can make a big difference, helping you enjoy eggs the way they were meant to be: safe, nutritious, and delicious. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Have you been making any of them without realizing it? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on valuable health tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.